Hi everyone, coming to you live from my living room today because let's face it, that's where we all are living at the moment, aren't we, in our living rooms? Hope you're all doing okay. Everybody like this? Yeah. We've got a bit of a big birthday in the house today, in lockdown. Like so many of you have all had. Who'd have thought we'd have a whole year's worth of birthdays in lockdown, but there it is. Hope you're all doing all right. It's not very nice today, the weather's a bit rubbish. It's not been the best of weeks. Hope you're all keeping okay. Homeschooling's going okay.
Hello, Sunday Club.
Look who I've met in my travels. Mum and Dad's trying to hide over there, but we've got them in too. For today's game time, we're going to play superheroes. You all remember this one, but get the whole family up running back and forward across the living room or the garden. Here, and I've got some handy helpers to show me. Ross and Aaron and Cameron are going to do the actions for you today. Okay, say hi guys.
Hi.
This might end up being in one of your assemblies as well. Okay, so the first one we've got Hulk. Roar. Superman. Spider-Man. Thor. With a big hammer. Way. Wonder Woman. Woo, Wonder Woman. Krypton. You run over to Krypton. Gotham. Okay, do you get that? You can remember them all now. So, Thor. Hulk. Spider-Man. Superman. Gotham.
Oh, Ross.
Krypton. Try not to knock each other over. Superman. Spider-Man. Thor. Gotham. Krypton. Gotham. Krypton. Spider-Man. Hulk. Roar. Well done, boys. Thank you very much. This week at Sunday Club, we're going to be talking about a lockdown of a different kind. About a man who's kind of locked down in his own body because he's got a lot of demons in his head. Have you ever heard grown-ups on about that? It means his mind plays tricks on him and he's not well. And when we are stuck at home all the time, and even though we might have a really, really busy house, it can still get a bit lonely, can't it? And that's when our heads and our minds start playing little tricks on us and making us feel maybe a wee bit sad, and then making us a bit angry and a bit grumpy and then a bit sad again and then just hilariously happy. That's what lockdown's doing to all of us. Well folks, right here today to our story. It's just a little bit on the windy side, so I'm going to give up on that idea. I did try. But anyway, it probably sounds like what this poor man was going through in his head, all this noise and commotion and racket all the time. It's awful. So, we're here today on one of Kate and Ross's favourite bits. They're away down ahead on the bikes. Emily and I try to take it at a more sedate pace, but trying to video and do this at the same time is not really working very well. So, when Jesus was speaking, there was a man there. He kept yelling, screaming out and shouting Jesus' name. Shouting, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But Jesus knew that it wasn't the man, it was the voices in his head. Jesus walked up to the man and told the demon in his head to be gone. And just like that, it was gone, and the man found peace. Poor man, he'd been living in darkness with all these noises, all these voices in his head. It's dark and deep in his head. Jesus said to the demon in his head, "Be gone, leave this man." voice went away, and the man saw Jesus' light and was cured. People who walk in darkness have seen a great light. So, have any of you guessed where I am yet? Keep your nose way ahead on the bikes. Does that give you a clue? It's golden out. Here I am. If we were in here, it gets a bit dark in here, feeling a bit locked in. Imagine that's what this poor man must have felt like all the time, locked in his own body. Quite like this little hut though, mind you, it might be a nice place. Jesus and his followers went to Capernaum. When the Sabbath came, Jesus went straight to the synagogue and started teaching. People were astonished by the way he spoke. Unlike the scribes, he taught them with authority. They listened carefully and wanted to hear more. Suddenly, a man in the synagogue, filled with an unclean spirit, shouted out angrily, "What do you want of us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are. You are the Holy One of God." The crowd were shocked, but Jesus didn't hesitate. Straight away he turned to the man. "Be quiet and get out of him," he commanded. The man fell to the floor, shaking and sobbing. Then a huge cry came out of him. "Ah!" And the unclean spirit was gone. Everybody were amazed. They turned to each other, full of excitement, and they were saying, "What is this? He teaches us in a new way, with authority. He even has power over unclean spirits." And from that moment on, Jesus' fame spread across Galilee. We all already know that Jesus was a good leader, but after he did this and freed the man, everybody else started to know it too. And you know what it's like, once people start talking, word spreads really quickly. What do you think makes a good leader? What kind of qualities? What does somebody have to be like to make a good leader? On this slide, we've got pictures of people who have authority over us. Okay? I want you to have a look at all of these people. There's a police officer, judge, queen, etc. And have a think about who you think is the most important. Talk to your family about it, talk to your grown-ups, and see if they think the same people are as important as you do. When you're deciding who's the most important, have a think about what you think makes a good leader. For our craft this week, I don't know if you can see behind me, but Emily got so many beautiful cards and gifts for her birthday this week. And look, some of them are she's got her photograph on lots of them. People have really made an effort and really let Emily know that they were thinking of her. Because Emily was a bit sad, stuck in lockdown for her birthday. And a bit like the man was in our story, he was locked in a different way, but he must have been really sad. It must have been awful for him. But Jesus encouraged him. Jesus was kind to him. So I thought, seeing as so many of our Sunday Club family and our church families, there's a lot of people that are suffering at the moment. People are struggling with isolation. People aren't well. Some people are having to self-isolate, so they're not getting out to see their friends. So I thought, how nice would it be if we, like Jesus did for the man, show some encouragement and kindness, and maybe make a "I'm thinking about you" card or picture for somebody that we know might need it at the moment. I'm sure we can all think of somebody, and maybe our grown-ups might be really kind and post them for us or pop them through somebody's door. Or you could do it when you're out on your daily exercise. Wouldn't that be nice, just to let somebody know we're thinking about them? Because all the Christmas cards we made and sent out before Christmas, the people in the church that got those were absolutely delighted. They were so happy. We got so many messages back to say how kind it was, and it was nice to know we were thinking about them the way they were thinking about us. So make somebody's day today. That's all I'm asking you to do for today's craft. And with that, it's time for me to stop rabbiting on, because I've done assemblies for you this week as well, so you're going to be hearing a lot of me this week. I think you might get a bit fed up. All I ask you all to do is look after each other, stay safe, keep doing what we're meant to be doing, and hopefully it won't be that long before we're all back together again. Take care, everyone. Miss you.